Isa, you're already taking notes? We haven't even started yet. Hello, everyone. Welcome to more Suikoden 3. Last time, what we did was we started Godot's Chapter 2. And so far we haven't gotten, like, terribly far. We made a decent bit of progress, I think. We arrived at this town over here, Le Bouquet, and it's home to a tribe of people who is bugs. And they've sort of been taken over by Hyla. Or Harmonia. Hello, B. So yeah, and there's a bit of division amongst the townsfolk because some of them are soldiers that of the Bouquet who have agreed to help Harmonia in the war efforts, while others very much do not agree with helping the nation that has essentially taken them over. Did you hear, Iku? What's just like you said? Weren't you listening? Second-class citizenship. We have a chance to becoming second-class citizens. Right, so basically these people have been taken over by Harmonia, and they promised that if they help them in the war effort, they can sort of move up in the world. But yeah, not everyone's real happy about the situation. Okay, what's so good about that? Don't you understand? If we become second-class citizens, we won't be taxed as heavily. We'll be able to travel freely, and we'll have permission to trade. Finally, we can be treated like real human beings. Human beings? Iku. So you think we have to be second class to be considered worthy of humane treatment now? Iku, I was forced to work at Crystal Valley like a slave, and I dreamt about returning here. When I finally got back, I realized nothing had changed. We're still slaves, we have no real choices, and the only reason we're allowed to live is because of our power to train Mantor. If you've been so unhappy working for Harmonia, why do them any more favors? Iku, we can't go back to living like grassland. 50 years have already gone by. How many grassland people helped us take Le Bouquet back from Harmonia? We're not a grassland village anymore. Stop sympathizing with all those old fogies. No. Hey, what are you two arguing about? Slave, anyway. Hey, Isla! What do you want? You're the ones from earlier. Yeah, sorry, we didn't mean to eavesdrop. Are you having a lover's quarrel? What? Lovers? So sorry, didn't mean any harm. Anyway, isn't there more to this story? Iku, I'm staking my life on this mission, regardless of what you may think or what the other villagers may think. I'm not going to change the way I've decided to live. Got to get ready. Bye. Friends. Do Harmonian mercenaries also spy on third-class citizens? It was none of our business. Sorry. Oh, it's okay. I've heard what Franz wanted to say. I must go now. Could you tell me something? What's this all about? I come from the Kuraya clan, and I really don't know anything. Kuraya. In Grassland. I see. Come in. It's not much, but it'll do. Thanks. Thanks for inviting me. It's tiring, standing around and talking. Hey, Captain, what should we do? About what? Why stay and listen to them talk about old stories? What do you say we check on that bishop? The woman who was with him is the same one Joker and I saw back in Kuraya. Seems suspicious. Yeah, totally. So, Captain? So, yeah, depending on... You can only choose one of these options. I guess we could just show both off. See what she has to say. I'll listen to her. The situation might have changed from back then. Alright then, we'll just... I want you, Joker, and Jax to go. Yes, sir. Then I'll see you later. So what do you want to know? What's all this arguing about? Well, I suppose this could be confusing for a Kuraya girl. Did you know that in the old days there was a big war between Harmonia and Grassland? Yeah. Well, the Mantor trainers in Lebuke joined Grassland and the army that followed Hambalos, the Flame Champion. But I heard that Grassland won that war, that the Flame Champion won. That's how it may look from Grassland. But in the end, it got very confusing. Lebuke was forced to become a part of Harmonia. At the very end of the war, the Flame Champion disappeared, Grassland returned to peace, and we were forgotten. There were only two choices for those who fell to the Harmonians. Death or life as third-class citizens, in other words, slaves. Yes, but because we had the power to train insects, we were allowed to live as third-class citizens. So people put up with this all these years without resisting? Why? Well, it's how we were brought up. The children of third-class citizens were taken to Crystal Valley and forced to work for the first-class citizens. They were brought up to think like Harmonians. It worked pretty well. Indoctrinated at an early age, the children were integrated into Harmonian society. That's where Franz grew up, Crystal Valley. Makes sense. I think Franz is a Harmonian name too. Then, does that mean Franz was tricked by the Harmonians? Mela, there's no simple answer to that question. But... Captain, there's something suspicious going on. His devil ears picked it up. It looks like even the Mantor trainers who protect the altar are being forced to deploy. I'm saying that you've got it wrong. Altar? The altar. Oh, are you talking about the altar of the Mantor trainers? The altar of the insect trainers? What on earth is that? Well, when the Flame Champion invaded Harmonia, back when his village was still fighting a part of Grassland, the Flame Champion Hambalos built an altar at Mount Sinai in the north, and it asked that it be protected. Because of the Harmonian occupation, the insect trainers began referring to the altar of the Flame Champion as their own, so that the authorities would not destroy it. The altar of the Flame Champion, huh? That's probably what they're after. What should we do? There's no point in staying here. If that bishop is after the altar, maybe we should go ahead and beat him to it. Iku, could you tell us where it is? I'll do better than that. I'll show you the way. Altar of the Flame Champion. Alright, now we can see the other option. Yes. Queen and I will stay behind, and the rest of us go Check on the spying. Huh? Where's Queen? She's going with Isla. What on earth does she think? Who knows? She's a... Okay, let's go. Right. He probably just wants to look. Make sure Isla doesn't get into trouble or something. Can I see the tutor now, please? Mother told me if we don't study, they take me to Harmonia. That's why I'm studying. I've read enough of these books and I'm tired of them. Alright, Mr. Tutor. We don't have much to learn here. I think we just want to up Godot's lightning magic ability. There we go. Joker's maxed on water magic, and the rest of us don't really. Isla does, but like, I don't really care about her. What about Isla's magic levels right now? What my neck? Oh, bye. What do you have? Fire, lightning, unicorn. Let me remind you of Stardust. Hippolatro. I think we mentioned that last stream a bit. I don't feel comfortable among young people. I like it better here, listening to stories about the grass. Youngsters nowadays have forgotten that this village was once part of the grasslands. How sad. Why is there a duck here? I want to ride a manta, but they say ducks can't. To obey a stronger power is the only way to survive. Don't change it. There's like always like one duck NPC in like every town, and it always throws me. It's like, what are you doing here? Oh my, what a handsome man. Yep, there it is. Balatro, our Pokemon mod. Can we climb this ladder? Yeah! What's the point of doing this though? Seemingly nothing. They're just cracking jokes. Alright, where are these people? Probably the exit? No, I think no, they wouldn't be this far. Kevin loves the ducks, and they're just allowed to be in every part of the world. Could be. I think it might be up here. I've just returned. Good. I want everything ready for deployment, except those I've specified. But what about security at the altar? There's no need for that. Start making your preparations. Yes, sir. Who was the emissary from Caleria? Are you talking about Hubert? No, I have a different bodyguard. It was something about getting rid of security for the altar. You sure have good ears. You got the devil's ears, old man. I don't think so. I'm just good at reading lips. Oh, an unusual skill. Foreign magic, huh? There's nothing magical about it. It concerns me that they're getting rid of security for the altar. I wonder what it means. What was that girl's name? Iku, was it? I wonder if she'd know something about it. Oh, just gotta go back there anyway. It's probably been faster than just listen to the story. Yeah, she's not in the end. She does not live in the... Oh, wait, there's another duck there. So did you find out anything? For some reason, the insect trainers who protect the altar are also being deployed. What's with this altar, anyway? The altar? Oh, are you talking about the altar, the mantra trainers? Yeah, okay, we've seen this dialogue. Alright, Niku decides to come with us, and let's go to that altar. Okay, we're gonna have, now we're gonna actually get... This is something very interesting. It's coming up. Emissaries arrived. You already told them where we'll be joining the main force. I expect great things of you, so do well. Everyone, prepare for departure. We'll leave the moment we're ready. Eek. Friends, I'm leaving now. I wish you understood why I'm doing this for the village. No, the truth is I'm doing this for you. You're what I'm fighting for. Remember that. Farewell. Friends. Yes? Alright, I won't try to stop you. Not that that's what you really believe in. But please, be careful. And make sure you come back alive. I will. He's so dead. Also, hello, BB. Sorry if I didn't say hi to you earlier. There's so many cutscenes. Iku, why didn't you stop it? Okay, good, I did. You believe what the people of the I believe what the people of the village are saying, and I still believe it. However, I also know that Franz is doing this for the village, and if I don't believe in him, who would? I think he'd give up hope for good. That's her reason? Maybe that's too deep for a child to grasp. What? What are we calling a child? In any case, Iku, don't have much time. Could you show us the way? Of course. Alright, let's go check out this altar. So, I guess it's kind of a point doesn't really matter at this, might not matter so much at this juncture, but, thing is, there are some really tough fights coming up. They're avoidable, but if you want to do them, you definitely want to prepare very well. Just a bit of a warning. Remember the road I showed you before? It will lead you to the altar. Thank you. Stay tough, girl. You needed such an intense boyfriend. Thank you. Well, if you'll excuse me. Bye. So what's going to happen to the village? Is it going to be part of Harmonia or Glass? Not easy to say yet. It's hard for people to choose new lifestyles when their native blood runs thick. Well, if I'm Isla of the Karaya clan, I don't think of myself as anything else. That's my kind of thinking. And I'm Ace, the most able and desirable man in the #1 defense team. Spare me your self-adoration. Most desirable man, huh? What, like you haven't noticed? You better get going. Hold it. Wait while I sketch us a map. Oh, Captain, don't tell me you're upset at me calling myself the most desirable man here. Mount Sinai. Sure, this time my character's a guest boy. Yeah, it's not very far off from the village. Whew. This is no fun. They get to fly those Mantua, and we have to hike up this steep mountain road with no rest in sight. I ride one of those when I could make you a magic room instead. Don't make fun of me, old man. Ace riding on the magic broom, huh? That's something I'd like to see. Hey, Jax, don't you laugh. Sorry. Oh, good, a save point. I think there should be some new wild encounters here, but I don't think it's anything too tough. Oh, it's the skeletons again. Well, thankfully, this group is pretty strong, so they shouldn't be too bad to deal with. We can just auto through them. Remember we had to deal with these guys with like Chris's group and they took fucking forever? It was awful! But look at, we're just mowing through them now. Took like 4 turns to beat a group of these guys. With the last group we found them as. There's 2 ways we can go. There's not much here, just alternating between the 2 paths. Just pay attention to your map, really. Times certainly have changed, I know. Oh, there they are. Hey, look! Shh, I know. Looks like they beat us to it. Too bad we couldn't check it out first. Can't count on anything these days. Well, we can always count on our swords. What? We're up against a bishop, you know. We could get into big trouble if we pull something here, remember that? We'll see. Maybe it's my age, but I'm starting to forget things lately. Don't be hasty. Don't do anything rash. You know how many pages of reports I'd have to file? If that's all you'd have to do, you'd be lucky. I mean, you sure are into this, aren't you? We'll see. Go over there. Alright, want to make sure everyone... No, not the settings. Sure everyone is in good condition. Really? Oh, it's these things, but they're blue now. Okay. Well, we almost made it through without having to heal. I got a nice level up out of it. Did we lose him? Well, there's only one road. More importantly, we have a guest. Well, with a coincidence, Godot. Coincidence? Hart, this isn't the type of place where you bump into old friends. You followed us, didn't you? Don't flatter yourself. Why would we want to follow the likes of you? This is work. The bishop here is looking for the most able man among the defense units to join him, as his bodyguard. The most able among the defense units? That's strange. He should have gotten in touch with us instead. Well, we're in a bit of a hurry right now. What's the rush? Take your time. Let me give you some advice now. Get away from us. Sorry you feel that way, but we can't accommodate you. We're under the bishop's orders to keep people away from here. That's right, Godot. Now don't make a fuss. Just go on home. We're both in the defense force, so why stand in our way? Godot, it's not like you to whine. Besides, it won't help you. Of course, I suppose I can't expect a fellow Defense Force soldier to give up easily. What's your point? Alright, so... if you pick C... no fights. If you pick A, you need to fight two reasonably difficult fights back to back with no healing in between. So keep that in mind. If you're not confident or just want to avoid the fight, just pick C. For the bottom option. But, you know, I'm sure it'll be fine. Sorry, we have to keep going. We've got our reasons too. How interesting. I knew I'd have to settle things with you sometime. Settle things? Just so let's keep walking down that road. It's that attitude of yours that I don't like. You gotta fight all four of them! Duke, Nicholas, Gao, and Elaine. Okay. What to do? So something to keep in mind, since there's another tough fight right after this, don't use up all your resources. Let's see. I'm going for the lane right there. We should battle Oath. Oh, I need to turn the wrong person. Oh boy. Oh, nice damage. Oh, she's done. Oh, we got a ton of berserks. Okay, that's very lucky. Well, this group has access to a ton more resources than oh my god, than Hugo's group, because I got a lot of lucky drafts with them, so I think we'll be fine. Go another berserk blow. I'll do it. We got enough berserks, I think we can just get away with just regular attacking now. Oh, yeah. This guy defends a lot because he has a shield. So you might want to use magic on him. Thunder Runner should do it. Stop blocking everything! We're actually looking pretty good on HP, but... Kinda drops my blood. There we go. Alright, that's the easy one. Have the one I think is might be harder. I don't remember. Alright, it looks like we've settled this. What do you want to do? Damn. Sorry, Duke. We're in a hurry. Maybe I should switch teams. We must have been looking in the wrong place. Maybe the Flame Champion knew all along that we'd get into this predicament. But he couldn't have. Suppose it's not going to be very easy. I knew that before we started. Then, should we go back? Do you want to deal with them? Let's see. It looks like he's discovered that what we're up to. Well, it was pretty obvious. He's not stupid. Bishop, would you tell me what this has to do with the search for the Firebringer? I don't have to tell you, but you should tell me. What are you people doing here? We're looking for clues relating to the Firebringer. Were you following me? Yes. How honest. Don't you trust me? Who can trust a man that doesn't reveal himself? You have a point. So? Do you really want to know what I've been up to? Yes, I need to know. You're awfully persistent. It's in my nature. Well then. Okay, we're fighting off against the masked Bishop and Sarah. These guys hurt a lot. a lot. Throwing bull, we're gonna double tuss. We're just gonna battle oath. So yeah, if you'll Okay, oh wow, she's not casting. That's very lucky. Usually she casts a spell and it does a lot of damage. Which is why we have Sacrificial Jizo. But... oh, 2 Berserk. Oh, 8 got Berserk, that's nice. Gambling never fails. Oh, hey, a wind spell. Oh boy. You know, we haven't shown off too much wind magic so far in the playthrough. Let's see how much it does. Oh god. Well, now that Sarah's already dead, he's gonna take the full brunt of the attack. Yes, see, this is why he wants Sacrificial Deed Zones. That was just one spell and everyone's half dead. If Sarah got off her spell too, we would all be dead. Alright, Ace is going... Joker is gonna Kindness Rain. So. Once you've taken out one of them, the fight's not too bad from there as long as you can just keep up with healing quickly enough. And got him! We get a huge amount of experience for that. That's like skill points. Didn't even have to use my G though, that's what's nice. You don't have to play stubborn. That's what they say, Bishop. But I don't have time to waste on you. Huh? This is the true win. I do find it really cool how, like, if you decide to go for these really hard optional fights and win, you get rewarded with, like, new details about these characters earlier than you would normally get about them in the story. Like, you would figure out all these details about them later on eventually, but if you do this optional fight, you learn about them sooner. The true wind rune, eh? So we've heard of the true wind rune and the true fire rune so far. That the whole fire ringer guy had. Flame champion. It looks like Duke Cena has left. They should have stuck around for a while. They probably don't have as much free time as we do. I suppose. Well, should we head back? I don't think we can actually use it. The game lets us use an escape scroll. No, it doesn't. How strange. Is there another cutscene here? I don't think there is. Okay. Let's see what's over this way. Probably like nothing, right? Yeah, we can explore it. Why not, right? There, we can explore it. Okay, so like once... Oh. I guess they came here by air. That would make sense. Well, there you go. So once we leave this place, we're going to want to immediately come back. Well, after we stay at the end, anyway. Because there's something cool for us if we come back to this area immediately after that fight. But of course, if you just follow along the story and don't do that, you'll have to wait until a good bit later because this chapter is like right about to end. Oh, right, that's why you can't use an escape scroll. Because one cutscene right at the end, huh? So what should we do? I want a soda. I suppose it was better than heading straight into grassland without any clues. Yeah, I'd probably want soda something sweet too if I just got obliterated by swirling winds, honestly. So we've got a masked bishop, a sorceress seen in the Karaya village, and a Harmonian army deploying suddenly. It's a hard puzzle to piece together. Sweet, refreshing soda. Sounds good to me too. Thank you, Jax. But instead of doing that, we're gonna go back to Le Bouquet first. So I guess this is around the time where, in Krista's chapter, they mentioned the Harmonian army, coming into grassland, deploying into grassland. So this is probably taking place at around the same time. Soon we're going to be getting into the chapter 3s. Even further into the timeline. That's the end. So, just a few more details about that fight. Sarah can use, like, damaging water spells, and the masked bishop can also use the Pale Gate Moon to summon some nasty things at you. So just something to keep in mind. And now, back to where we just were. And we want to very specifically go to the room where you fought the masked bishop and Sarah there. We just made it to the end of the dungeon, west of the end, and Isla and Jax just really wanted a soda, which honestly, I think what we just went through, is valid. We deserve to get at least something out of this misadventure. Now, thankfully, I believe the second go-around, escape scrolls will actually work, so I don't have to go all the way back to the dungeon a second time. Hello, Tenkai! Tenkai, you missed the masked man fight! It went shockingly well! Mr. Masked Bishop. Well, I say well, but then we got obliterated by a tornado in the cutscene. So, you know, about as well as that fight can go, honestly. Yeah. Right now we're just going back. Because there's another treasure boss in this area now, once you've cleared out the story, after you've done with the story in this place. Yeah, team, unlike Hugh, Fubar, and a bunch of other people that are not Hugh and Fubar. Still can't let these guys go, huh? Can't we ever pull that off? Great question, honestly. His continues to be really good with his the wound he has on him right now. Lightning Leather. Gave my Monster Hunter Wilds character an eye patch and it looks like Discount Godot intentionally. That's cool. I don't think it's good man. Yeah, you already have Lightning Leather. Yeah, Lightning Leather is cool, but it's not better than anything we have. Now, what's interesting about this treasure boss is that he has a very interesting drop table. What I mean by that is that one of the items this treasure boss can randomly drop only drops if you've loaded Suikoden 1 and 2 data. If you haven't done that, then they will not drop this item. So hopefully we get that so we don't have to go through this place anymore. At least we're getting lots of skill points. Transfer bonuses including item drops. That's a new... Yeah. There's a very particular reason why this item needs Suikoden 1 and 2 data to be loaded in order to be dropped. I'm just surprised they made the method of getting it just the treasure boss. Oh, Joker's almost dead, wow. No, he's not almost dead, he's just silent. Alright, we're almost there. Of course Joker is silent. All Persona protagonists are. You got me there. Oh, there's only 2 of them now. Or maybe there's 3? Okay. I can't count, I guess. Full defense? Get out of here. people figured out you need transfer data to get the item, though? Yeah, it's a bait! That's a good question. I think the other ones in a location where it's pretty obvious that you would need transfer bonuses to get it, but like random drops is like... Probably just do a lot of testing and talking on like old forums. The Persona 2 protagonists, they do the weird Golden Sun thing where they only talk when they're not the protagonist. And in the games where they are the protagonist, they don't talk. They only do when they're not. Very strange. Because there are 2 Persona 2 games. Like how Persona 5 has Gramble. Whoop! I just ran into him there. Nemesis! Not exactly how I think a guy named Nemesis would look. Oh my goodness. We finally got Furious Blow. 1,000 damage to target plus LOS foes behind. I assume that just means it hits foes behind too. Alright, double tusk. And battle. Stop casting, you jerk! Oh god. Nice damage. Oh hey, 2 berserks. Not good, not bad. And it's not fair. I should have done my spell first. Ow. Really? How much is Furious Blow gonna take? Almost 2 turns. Let's just go with Soaring Bolt for now. That's good enough. Oh. Okay, you can just use that... Oh, okay, I guess he can just use that spell easily, huh? That was a spell I wanted to use on you. Fine, we'll just have to Godot physically attack then. Nice, nice, 2 hits. Yeah, we got him. So yeah, he does some pretty nasty damage with his area effect on these skills. But it's okay. Alright, what we got? Check the loot box, everyone. 9,000. Stone of Skill. Hunter. Oh. Okay, we got the script 6. Give this item to a drama producer. I think the script number 6, is that the only good thing he drops? Let me see. Forgot it. So script number 6 is the item that you need transfer data for. Oh no, he drops... that's annoying. He drops something else that's really good. And he's the only treasure boss that drops it. Okay, so we're gonna have to fight this guy again at some point. And take the other Megas, and you remember you gotta clear out the entire chest if you want the treasure pots to spawn again later. Custom cast. Alright, look, well fitted out. The item he drops is a really good one too, so we're definitely gonna wanna... We'll grind it out later, I guess. It's not too important. You don't really need it at this point, but it's a hammer, basically, so it allows you to upgrade your weapons even further. But, like, we don't need it, but eventually we're gonna want to come and grab it. Let's make sure Ace has some good stuff on him. Silver hat's kind of eh. Premier leather, look at that. 74 defense. My goodness. Blessed chainmail, okay. And blessed. Okay. Stone skill, razor skill. Who wants that? Who would want that? Yeah, we'll just keep them out, I guess. We could store it, I suppose. Alright, escape scroll. Nice effect. Alright, head back to the mountain path. How much cash is he? Oh my goodness. Here's the thing. So, like, here's the funny thing. Eventually, all the money you have in the game will sort of pool together, which makes it really funny that we have, like, just a ridiculous amount. I think the max amount of money you can have in this game is 999,999. So, like, it can't go over that, right? So, like, we're just gonna ram that cap, and all the other money is just gonna disappear. Into the void, I guess. Except for Hugo. Hugo's got, like, 3 cents to his name. The poor boy. Yeah, we just donated to the Muku Muku College debt fund. We'll just go with that. We could go and donate all of these figures and statues and crap to the castle. I don't know. Should I do that? I think because there's one thing you can do with these statues, but like that can wait till chapter 4. I don't want to do that right now. I know we have a couple statues we could use. They just look at him when he drops like 5 pots in the pot, and he's like, "Okay, guys, give me a break. My village was burned to the ground." So, Captain, is it time you told us what's going on? Tell you what. We don't have the inside scoop on anything, from what the bishop was doing in the shrine to the lizard and Karaya clan incident. Are you keeping something from us, Captain? As mercenaries, we don't usually ask for explanations. We're free to take up whatever work we want. We trust you, Captain. But there are too many strange things going on. You must know something. I'm not even sure myself, but there's one thread that ties everything together. Thread? It's the man they call the Flame Champion, Hambalos. You mean the Harmonian army fears the Flame Champion, not the Firebringer? I thought he died a long time ago. Wasn't he some hero from days gone by? Yeah, it was over 50 years ago. The Flame Champion, Hambalos, possessed the True Fire Rune, one of the 27 True Rune. 27 True? Well, tell us what you know, old man. Power to control the world rests within the 27 True Runes. Those who possess the True Runes have great power and immortality. For over 15 years, it was thought that the leaders who had built Dunan had inherited the runes. By the way, I'm no old man. Hardly believe it. It's incredible. Dunan leaders. You're talking about the people capable of defeating Chief Lucia, right? I always thought it was strange that Chief Lucia lost as she did. Now I know the truth. They cheated. Champion still lives. Harmonia still fears them. That masked man wants to find the hero. There you have it. Who knows? And so what? And so what are we going to do? Are we going to find the Flame Champion for Harmonia? Let's see. We did get an order from the main unit to find the True Rune. If we catch him, we deserve a bonus, right? I guess so. Now, can't tell if we're being cursed or blessed, but I have faith in this world. As long as even the slightest trace the truth remains in the world. Goodbye, my friends. Forgive me for not being able to go with you. And the chapter ends with a flashback of Godot and the Flame Champion. So Godot definitely knew him back in the day. Very interesting. Alright, so now we've gotten everyone's chapter 2's done. Except for Thomas. Alright everyone, we're doing Thomas. The true protagonist of the game. I do not remember who Thomas is. He's the guy who runs this little castle over here. That we send all the people we recruit to. Last time was pretty much just an introductory it just explained the backstory of Thomas inheriting the castle, him introducing himself to everyone, fixing an elevator, and finding out and discover helping a lost child. You know, just doing stuff like that. I'm pretty sure this one's more significant. Good morning, Thomas. Today you'll have to attend to the house yourself. Oh, okay. I'll do my best. Good luck. See you later. Not sure what more we have to do besides keep a journal. So this castle is basically sort of something of a home base. We can talk to people. Something that you will do throughout the game is to be able to talk to people and convince them to come here to this castle, which we can then have them join our party if we have open slots. We can go shopping if we recruit some shopkeepers, like for example Martha here. She's not really a combatant per se, but she does run a lottery shop, which we can do. And okay. So the very first thing we want to do is we're gonna recruit Cecile. We're just gonna recruit the squad, I guess. We want to bring Watari with us. And we want to bring Mel. Juan and Piccolo too can come along. I guess we can bring Martha. We don't really need it because we have... Yeah, we paid 100,000 Potch for Watari, and he comes in at level 21. What a loser. Ninja suit is a pretty nice piece of equipment, though. So is Yellow Scarf. Oh yeah, Thomas won the lottery twice, so he just has an absurd amount of money. Oh, no, he's definitely not coming in that high. Alright, well, let's see if we can, There's a blacksmith. I'll sharpen that as high as we can. I do not care about Piccolo's weapon. Tari's one of the characters that can be recruited at level 99, though. Oh, is his level based on, like, your party's level? Is it something like that, or is it, like, your level? Maybe he's like a few levels higher than your main characters or something like that. We have just some garbage equipment. Still super powerful thanks to swing. Oh, if he has a high swing rating, yeah, that would definitely do it. Let's see. Swing accuracy, damage is all we really have on him. It's ways to swing, I guess. Recruiter level +2. Okay, that makes sense. Yeah, there are a couple of characters like that in Suikoden whose level is just like don't come in at set levels, but rather come in at like the level of the person who recruits them, plus or minus a certain number of levels. Okay, he comes in with a lot of. His damage skill's pretty bad though. He only gets 3 skills. Loser? What the heck? I want damage. Comes with 2 wound slots right away, that's nice. Yeah, I think the characters coming in stupidly high level is just Suikoden 2 jank, but maybe specifically on emulator jank. Wow, yeah, his damage skill only goes up to C. Your swing skill's pretty good too. Let's blaze that up. Yeah, exactly. You know, sometimes it happens on garage sale PS2s as well. Very unfortunate. I know Juan has like really good swing. Let's raise our accuracy though. Piccolo, I don't want to. I should raise his lightning magic ability. Should I increase Piccolo's weapon damage? Like, how bad could his attack really be, right? Like, it's gonna be bad, but like, it's not gonna be. But at least he'll actually be able to do damage, right? Like, look at this. 90, 120, 92, 86, 86. Yeah, every game has like features a couple of characters who have true runes, and generally they're just insanely strong. They also grant immortality too. Well, I believe if I just go to the rune shop, I believe the tutor's there as well. So we can just tutor up Piccolo's lightning magic abilities. Okay, shows that I know. Apparently they're not here. That looks like an edge way you can get into it. You know, it's... Look around a little bit more, I guess. So basically, the first location we want to go to is the North Cavern. Because if you have Watari in your party, and you've talked to him at base at least once, specifically I think with the person who recruited him, you can do something special there. And now's our chance to do that. Well, we just have downtime now. The chapter's already started. Or just started, I should say. So we're just going to go on a nice stroll. Yeah, I totally forgot about that event that you need to do. I know I recruited everyone the last time I played this game, but I forgot that you have. Okay, we're not fighting these things. But I'm desperate for experience, not that desperate. Okay, time to go to Zexon Forest. Oh, it's been forever since we've been through this place. It's almost nostalgic, having traveling through this place for the 100th time. I didn't mean to auto, but sure. I guess. Oh, okay, wow. You actually missed that, huh? They still give experience, not much, but something. Why do I have all these losing tickets in my inventory? Get out. 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 Good thing I checked that. I don't know if like any rare enemies or bosses can spawn in this place. Well, during the Thomas chapters. No, they can during like the Chris, Joe chapters. I don't know about here. Probably for the best. This team is by far the weakest one. Maybe if once they've leveled up a bit, they could stand up to Hughes, but that's about it. Honestly. So both Watari and the character we can get here are pretty useful in Thomas's chapters. That's why I'm gonna go for them. Basically, if you're going to do the Thomas chapters, just make sure you get some of these characters if you want to have an easier time later on. Because I believe there's some stuff that happens later in this chapter that... Oh, I can actually not let them go. That can be a bit difficult if you don't have any real strong recruits. So he carries a sword, but he just throws shuriken anyway. Kunai or whatever. Maybe the sword is just for show. No, wait, I'm sure. Yeah, actually, it probably has one. Well, maybe we might be seeing that real soon. No experience. Come on, game. Give me something. Give me some lots of experience. Give me the skeletons. Don't actually. Don't actually give me the skeletons. I'm pretty sure everyone in this group would die. Like, they could spit on Piccolo and it would probably kill him. Like, we're not dealing with this. Can skeletons get bit? Probably not. But if they could, it would kill you. Surely. Yeah, whatever, let's kill some creatures, I guess. Yeah, the swing still coming in handy. They both dropped the Firefly rune, really? No, I feel like dealing with 3. Okay. And we should be close to where we gotta go. There we are. You should have known it would end up this way. Ever since that day. People who haven't seen the previous scene with this dude have like no context as to what's going on. Let me show you how pleased I am to see you again. That's very interesting, ma'am. Just give me a second. Totally not gonna cheat or anything. See, now we know what this sword is for. If we're dueling exclusive. That was good, but probably the best you can do. Trying to bait out the death blow. No siree. Oh, death blow is the only thing you use the sword on. Now I'll get you back. Yeah, did Thomas see the flashback? He probably has no idea what's going on right now, too. Don't feel too good about it. So if you lose this duel, it's not a game over. You'll just have to leave and come back a good bit later. So you've improved your form. So if Watari is very low, if you recruited Watari at a low level, you just need to be pretty careful. Because she can deal some tough damage. It's the only way to get by. So it is. Ayame, why did you come here? It shouldn't have to be you. I came to kill you. So you were so taken by that woman's words. I'll put you out of your misery. Your life has as much meaning now as an old snakeskin. You deserve to be destroyed by my hand. Oh look, he thinks I'll just wander away. Do you think you would spare me a meaningless life by leaving me here like this? If you're set on killing me, then your life does have meaning. But I will kill you. Get it through your thick skull. If it happens, it happens. Sorry for the trouble, but make room for one more. And Ayame is joined! Yay? We have our obligatory ninjas joining the group. Alright. And because I'm too dumb to buy escape skulls for any other group of Jados, apparently. We're going back. If I exit and enter this room again, will the treasure box spawn? Yes, actually. Would you look at that? Alright, might as well. I thought Juan was dead. I was like, what happened? That was easy. Medicine, dancing flames, a wind rune, mole helm. Look at all this stuff that's actually not that great. Some of it's probably okay. Stuff kind of sucks. No, I don't think there's anything neat specifically in the chest, but you know, I personally thought that Thomas was too poor, so he needed more money. I think we've gotten all the drops from that particular boss. Okay. Oh, the trek all the way back. I believe to advance the plot, we just gotta go to Ixay Village, which means all the walking, but it's fine. Okay. I'll at least try to get to Ixay Village before we end things off. It shouldn't be too hard, but especially we can just let go everything on our way there. Okay. Now I gotta go back through the forest and the plains. And then we'll be able to get to advance the story. I guess we could put a Yami in the party, that's not super necessary right now. Oh, we could. Who would I take out though? Probably Pippin. So, chat, what games have you been playing recently? Anything fun? We're all gonna go through this forest trek together. Or talk about something. Went back to BDSP hell to complete the BDSP home Pokedex. Get my shiny Manaphy. Okay. I don't know how much BDSP home Pokedex in it. Yeah, I've never been like for me. It's always kind of weird for like the main games. I never really bother to complete the Pokedex, but sometimes for ROM hacks, I feel like doing it. I guess it's just because like, and like, oh, I see this is a palette spin cleanser. I guess it's just because it's a lot easier to complete Pokedexes and ROM hacks typically. Oh god, it's a board! We can let it go. Seriously. Well, it probably is give us maybe. Wow, I actually stunned him. Okay. Play through Trails of Azure, just going through a bunch of optional fights. I played like a little bit of the first game, man. That is it. Is it? I played. Playing Kirby and the Forgotten Land because I want to play through it again. Okay. Don't have too much time to play games these days. If I really wanted to, I could, but like, I feel like at a point where I just like, I want to play something new. There's just a few things, because there's just a lot that, I guess there's just a couple things on the backlog that I want to finish before I like actually go to replaying something I've already played before. I wouldn't say it's quite like a copy. Just how I'm feeling at the moment. Well, yeah, Ami's level B. I wonder if she's like the same thing, where like her level is dependent on your level, or maybe what's his name's level. Alright, Piccolo, get out of my party. Ah, my back is killing me. I've been carrying the whole team. Level 20. We barely got any skill points while exploring, but you know what? Might as well. Bump up that swing. As high as it can go. She can. Oh wow. Holy dash. The only characters that actually bothers to come with this skill. It's not that great. At least I don't think. But what the hell, I'll increase it since she comes with it. Save. Mine isn't super big at the moment. I don't think so, but I don't know. Sometimes it feels like it's tough to juggle a lot of things you want to do, a lot of projects and stuff like that. But it's still nice to finish. To finish it. To finish something, you know? Now come on, hurry it up. It's just I have no idea there is Zexon territory. I don't need your excuses. You're useless. Now where's that kid? Hey you, come here. Take me to the castle called Budahuk. It's supposedly nearby. You can just flat out lie to this dude's face. It's funny, if you do that, we'll just... yes sir. Good boy. Get over here, everyone. I found the guide to show us the way. Let's get going. You don't gotta go there, by the way. I don't believe so. Wander around town if you want. Castle quickly. Don't get us lost, you hear? Yes sir. It's funny, I think you need to do this, bring him to the castle in order to advance the story, but if you tell him you have no idea where it is, he just kind of gets lost for, like, a little bit, and you just have to, like, spend time doing other things before he finally winds up at the castle anyway, which is a little funny. Yeah, you just have to kill time waiting for him to find out on his own. But in any case, I think we're gonna end things off here. We accomplished a good bit. We finished Godot's Chapter 2. Beat up some treasure bosses. No, I didn't get everything we wanted. We got some things. And even if I did get the copper hammer, I wouldn't have been able to bring it to the castle at this point, so it doesn't really matter. But, like, we still got some good treasures. We learned a good bit about Godot. We got into some interesting fights, and learned a bit more about what apparently our main antagonist had started to look like. And next time, on Suikoden 3, we're gonna be continuing the best character, the one and only true protagonist of this game, Thomas's tale. See you all then.